Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me once again on In His Will. And we're on day 6 of the Christmas Novena, the Divine Will Christmas Novena, the 9 excesses of love. And we're on day 6 of day 9. I hope you're enjoying these meditations. And as I said before, Louisa wrote these when she was 17 and recited them every year at Christmas for the rest of her life. These are wonderful meditations for any time. Because they remind us of this sacrifice that Jesus made in entering his mother's womb and leaving heaven and coming here um, to be rejected and spit upon and misunderstood. And yet it was all for love. So here is day 6, the sixth excess of love for this of the Son of God. And it starts, Jesus reveals to Louisa, "My child, come and entreat my dear mother to set aside a little space for you within her motherly womb, so that you may see for yourself the sorrowful state in which I find myself." And in my mind's eye, it seemed as if our Holy Queen Mother made a little room for me in order to make Jesus happy, and she placed me in her womb. But the darkness was so thick that I could not see him. I could only hear his breathing. He continued to say in my interior, "My child, behold yet another excess of my love. I am eternal light. The sun is but a pale shadow of my divine light. Do you see where my love led me? Do you see in what a dark prison I am? There is not a glimmer of light. It is always night for me, but a night without stars or rest, while I remain always awake. What pain! The narrow confines of this prison keep me from making the slightest movement. They keep me in thick darkness. Even my breathing is impaired, as I breathe through the breathing of my mother. And how labored it is. And this is compounded by the darkness of the sins of souls. Each sin is a night for me, which, when joined together, form an abyss of darkness without boundaries. What pain! Oh, the excess of my love! It compels me to go from the immensity of light and space into the abyss of thick darkness that is so narrow that I haven't the freedom to breathe. And all this for love of souls." As he was speaking, he moaned, but his moans were stifled because of the lack of space, and he wept. I remained immersed in weeping. I thanked him and offered him my compassion. With my love, I wanted to offer him some light, as he had asked me to. But who can recount all that which had transpired? Then the same interior voice added, "This is enough for now. Proceed to consider the seventh excess of my love." So for today, we consider the darkness and the confinement that Jesus experienced in the womb of his mother. He went from profound light, unfathomable light, to complete darkness, where there wasn't even a star or a hint of light available to him. So he's cramped in darkness. And once again, we just want to meditate on these sacrifices that Jesus made for us in his coming. And also the discomfort that Our Lady experienced, particularly as every woman, I believe, experiences in the later stages, particularly of her pregnancy, when she said, her breathing was so labored. So once again, we have so much to be grateful, thankful for, so much to give Jesus' love back to himself for in this novena. So once again, this is day number 6, and we will have day number 7. So I'd love to hear from you and your comments about the novena And um, if this has been a good meditation for you during this Advent season, this last week of Advent as we go into Christmas. So, goodbye for now. Always remember, stay in His will. Bye bye.